Happy Friday. What is up? This portion of the program is brought to you by National Certified Alarms, no long-term contracts. License number 645. Ready to rock and roll. Operation Epic Fury, still epically going on. Lots of bombings.
Operation Gas Price Increase.
It's part of the plan. Part of the plan. But on a better note, Dr. Mitchell, obviously the Wellness Institute, sent us a championship belt, much like you guys have the Nincompoop Awards.
Yeah.
Ken, we have a championship belt for One Hit Wonder Wednesdays now.
So now I could possibly have the Nincompoops trophy and the One Hit Wonder championship belt in News Closet B.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, he's disqualified for the belt if he's got the trophy.
He can hold both at once. He can. It's like you could be the UFC champion and the light heavyweight champion in boxing in the WBA.
I mean, it's possible I could be doing the news for 6 hours a day now, not only wearing the Nincompoops crown, but now the Chad Benson Show One Hit Wonder
belt. Correct. By the way, it's a real belt.
It is.
Man, I like
I think it's heavy.
If you guys ever I've held a couple of WBA belts. Yeah. Those things are super heavy.
They are.
And then you get those wrestling belts. You're like, oh, for the kids get and stuff. No, this thing it's like 10, 15 pounds. You're like, whoa. Oh, I'm pumped about it, baby.
Me too, man.
Oh, it's going to be
So
awesome.
we're going to start taking a unscientific poll through the text line every Wednesday. And the person that seems to have the most votes by just a visual check will get the belt.
Correct. And he actually sent us a full kind of, thing that we'll go over as we get closer to it for the rules for the belt and how we can win it. And he's very excited about the video Killed the Radio Star by the Buggles. He's very excited about that. So I'm telling you guys, it's awesome. Dr. Mitchell's awesome. And he gave my so you've got a ukulele.
Yeah.
Of who is it? Twisted Sister guy.
Eddie Ojeda from Twisted Sister and Colin. I can't remember it's a country star. Colin
Ray.
Colin,
yeah.
Thank you both. Thank you, Colin Ray.
That's what I have at home. And Charlie has decided that she needs to play it almost daily. So, and she just
while you're
out.
asleep?
No. Well, once in a while.
I'm gonna have to bring my. I'm gonna have to wear my Bon Scott blue jean vest that Dr. Mitch got me years ago.
That is awesome.
Oh, that actually sounds really cool.
That is awesome. Ken should be disqualified for not going to the boat yesterday. I think we all kind of feel that way. I woke up this morning and I realized I wasn't on the open sea like I was hoping to be. taking our little boat all the way across the sea to go to our what would be an AM time drop off as they take pictures of our giant tuna we caught.
Yeah.
But we have no tuna because someone didn't get us a boat.
Yeah. Was it worth it, Ken? Was it worth it? Did Freddie come on the show?
He did come on the show, yes.
Did he deliver all the things that ruined our day?
I can't say that he did.
Oh, see? Did he break any news?
He did not break any news.
Good God.
There was a little bit of an update on some business owners who are looking for relief from the increase in property taxes.
And they can, what was that? They can just shut down because businesses come and go?
No. He said that his office is working with Metro Legal and Finance, to help businesses who may not know that they qualify for historical status.
Oh, so like Acme may get a special rating because they're a historical building and they have a historical status comparatively to the place down the street that's been, open for several months and the building is pretty much brand new.
Could be, yes.
Okay. And now Acme gets historically high tax rates.
Yeah. Well, they should. Because I go back to how are you going to lure businesses here? You know what we're going to end up being? We're going to end up being like Detroit. If you guys go to Detroit, next time, because Chris loves Detroit, next time we're here, we'll talk about it. Everybody moved out of Detroit because the taxes got so ridiculous, but they didn't move out of Michigan. They just moved to the surrounding areas. and all of that money left. And because eventually they want 100% of nothing, or do you want 10% of something? Because $600,000 is ridiculous to think that you could pay that after paying, what, $130,000 a year in taxes? And again, I still am fascinated by the whole, triple net, you're renting a place, but you're paying taxes. That is bizarre. To me, maybe not to you. Larry said he was going to buy you a boat yesterday and a truck.
Oh, Brother
Ken,
Larry.
he was ready to buy you a boat and a truck.
Son of a biscuit.
This just gets worse for you as time goes by, Ken.
Oh, my God. I was practicing all last night with my Zebco pole. Got my leaders on it. I can probably...
We were going to stop somewhere and get some worms.
No, yeah, totally, because I heard that's what they love best.
1,000-pound tuna is just all about an earthworm.
That's it. I got one of those cool poles where remember those little poles that you could get when pocket fishermen?
Yes.
I got several of those. I'm ready to roll.
All right.
That's good. It's going to be good. We had all kinds of stuff. God, yeah, like you said, worms. We're going to go with night crawlers. We can get some mealworms.
I think we go with the night crawlers.
Yeah, probably. That's what I think, too.
Because you can pinch those in different places. You can turn one worm into several pieces of bait.
Yeah, totally. I mean, that's what I heard tuna's like. You know what I really like? This.
I like for people to cut my worms.
Yeah. Oh, goodness me.
John Wayne Babbitt?
Oh, yeah. He had his worm cut right off. Nobody goes to Detroit.
And he wasn't even fishing.
No, he wasn't. I mean, she was. She was fishing for something, and she got it, which is a shame for him. Oh, Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. What a day. We're at war still. Prices are on
Police
the rise.
action.
Is that what we're calling it now?
Police action.
Police action. I like that. It's kind of like it's not dangerous and bad. It's a police action. We're going to be fine.
We're just here to put you in cuffs.
Yeah. This is let me tell you something. There is a serious situation here if the prices keep rising like this. My wife put gas in the car last night. I was surprised how much, expensive it was. God.
Well, you drive so little.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's just it. I don't drive at all.
No.
So
Brother Chad just walks.
3 weeks ago tonight we filled up. Maybe 4 weeks ago tonight we filled up.
If you guys go to the grocery store, does she drive?
We don't go to the grocery store. Why would we when we could just have them bring it to us?
Yep.
Like a Walmart order or something like that. Get our great value delivered right to us.
Yeah.
Big old great value jugs of mayonnaise and peanut butter.
Oh, yeah.
I never think in those terms because I don't order my groceries.
Well, you don't order enough, right? It's not going to be worth it to you because you can just swing by and pick up a couple things. You're not going to have somebody come over if you buy, how much you spend at a time? Do you shop for like a week or do you shop for a month?
No, I shop per day.
Per day. Oh, you're one of those.
Yeah.
It's one of those people.
So it usually comes out to about $30 a trip.
Really?
Yeah.
God.
It's expensive.
What do you get? Well, the alcohol.
No.
Expensive.
It's all that booze.
I'm not including that at all. I get like those Kroger pre-made salads, get a lot of the tuna pouches that Sunkist has, get fixins for BLT wraps, chicken nuggets that are low carb, and chicken strips that are low carb, stuff like that.
But like the chicken strips, they're going to last you a couple days, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I was going to say $30 a go, man. That's like you're spending almost $200 a week.
Yeah.
Brother Below, you should just crock pot. Man, just throw a bunch of stuff off in a crock pot, man. You'd save a bunch of money.
I had one, but it was. I was told I needed to not have one.
Who told you that? The girl you were dating? No.
Well, I'll tell you later.
Okay. The house. Well, I hope it wasn't a cat's. It feels like something your cat would tell you.
That Brother Below, he was crock potting cabbage and stinking the place.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. That is disgusting.
That's a double whammy, too, because you crock pot it, then you eat it, and then it's all over again.
Yeah. I mean, you just don't do cabbage. It's just that's a sin to the crock pot. That is a sin.
Normally, I get like a chuck roast or something and put that in. Yeah, and instead of you're supposed to put water in it and let it. I would get like a thing of beef broth
Okay.
And pour that in the crock pot and let the roast cook in the beef broth.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, it's kind of like almost like it marinates inside of there because that's the whole point of it. Because it's again it's a man's candle that you can also eat. It's a true mandel, which you got to love because the aroma it's so incredible as it wafts through the house.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh, it is.
So our mandels are going to be edible?
Some of them, I think that'd be good.
Only the ones with THC in them.
Only those. We're going to talk about THC later because they're talking about figuring out how they can make this stuff legal. Just the kind that you can get from...
Like in the seltzers, stuff like that?
No, like the maybe medical marijuana.
Yeah, medical marijuana, yeah.
Just, which is, again, to this day, I still have no idea why. And they're only doing it, too. It's funny because they had... a couple of the Republicans on there. I forgot who it was, but they're only doing it because Trump has rescheduled them, and they think, well,
right.
he's doing it. If Trump came out today and he was just hitting a bong in the office, these guys would all be out smoking tomorrow.
That'd be something, man.
He would. He's like, well, Trump's doing it. We should all do it.
Cannabis sativa.
He would. I'm serious. They have no... show some guts. They're like, well, now that they've rescheduled it, but if he was just in there just waking bacon, they would be like, we got to.
Waking.
That's right. Our president's waking and baking. Waking and baking, baby. And we're talking about DCS. Did you see the report, Ken, about what they want to do?
No.
I thought, when we were talking about DCS wanted to put, didn't have beds. They were going to try to figure out what to do with the kids, and they were going to put them in a.
Oh yeah, put them in holding cells.
Did you see that they're not putting them in holding cells? Like they're going to refurbish the place and have like a this summer camp. They're going to. If you go there, you're treated like you're a juvenile delinquent, arrested, cuffed, and everything. Because nothing says, "Hey, sorry you were abused and abandoned by your parents. I'm going to put these cuffs on you." Who's thinking of this stuff? My God, it is ridiculous. Epic fail. So we'll talk about that, bunch of other good stuff. We might get to the a reporter that was arrested here. And I found that to be a little odd. They pulled her husband and her over, and she has done reporting on ICE. She works for, was it like Telemundo? I think. I think she works for Telemundo, one of the Mundos. And... it might be one of them. It might be Edmundo or Telemundo, one of the two. But they pulled her over and they arrested her. ICE did. Took her into custody. They said that she had missed her because she's got a green card. She's also applied for asylum, and she was supposed to go in for 2 hearings. One hearing was canceled because of the weather, because it was like the day that the weather hit that was horrific. And then the other one was canceled. Well, they called up and they said, no, you're not on the schedule after they moved it. So they think she's a flight risk. And it's odd that she also reports on ICE. So we'll talk about that as well. And obviously what's going on globally, the impact, and what the Iranians are saying. Because we think that they're getting ready to capitulate. I have a feeling we're wrong in that.
I think I know what they're saying.
What?
Death to America.
No, I don't think most of the people aren't saying death to America. The crazy...
They always say death to America.
The crazy wackadoo...
The regime does.
The regime does. That the average person doesn't. But the people...
That's one of the most constant things in my life since I was a child is death to America. You take that away from me, and suddenly I'm in a tizzy.
All right. Well, for Bell, it's a constant in his life. Right? And we know that you can't upset Bell because he's very OCD. And if you take that away from him... It's like when people find out that if, what was it, Big Bang, when she's arguing with Sheldon, and she says, hey, if she goes, Indiana Jones, he made no difference in the story. If he was never there, it would all ended the same way. And he's like, no, you don't understand. He goes, no, they would have found the treasure. They would have found the chest. They would have opened up the ark, and their faces would have melted. It would have ended the exact same way, whether he was in the story, and the look on his face.
The only difference would be that the ark was left there where they were all killed.
Mm-hmm. That's it. All right, coming up, finally, Friday Sounds. It's been a hell of a week. We say that every week, among other things. Straight ahead, Chad Benson, Super Talk 99.7. So, you've done nothing wrong. You're not charged with anything, but we're going to put you in juvenile jail. detention. Is that the most absurd thing?
And they're going to put him in with people
you're going in as if you were charged and convicted of something.
But are there going to be kids in there that have done bad stuff?
Yes. Yeah.
So
it would be like saying we don't have enough room at the hotels for some of the homeless people, so we're just going to stick them in the jails. We're not going to charge them with anything. And good luck.
Seriously.
Yeah, insane. Yeah, because nothing says, hey, you've gone through hell. Your parents have been, your dad beat your mom almost to death. You guys got into a fight. There's drugs everywhere. They've abandoned you. You're frustrated, angry, and scared, so we should lock you up.
How do we expect the same people that have created and maintained this mess to fix it?
I have no idea. I don't know.
To me, that's ridiculous.
That's shameful. That is absolutely vile and shameful to even think about that. Yes, are there kids out there that have serious issues and they have to go to a home? At that point, they've got to go to a home. You're not going to stick them in with other people or violent as well, especially kids who are on certain spectrums. I mean, come on. Somebody just said, who writes these bills? No idea. No idea who writes these bills. No idea who comes up with this stuff. The people that have got us in this mess, you guys are going to be the one that get us out?
Well, they just said she wrote this bill specifically, but I go back to the people that have caused this mess are not going to be the ones to fix it.
No, they're not. You got to think outside the box. What is outside the box? Well, it's not sticking kids. Because here's the thing. We all know what's going to happen. It's better to put them somewhere, out of sight, out of mind, rather than, because this system will be abused. It always is abused. And the average kid is going to end up in a position where they're going to go to a starting school, a junior college for crime. Right? That's what they all call regular prison is a finishing school.
And you can't put these kids into, what for all intents and purposes, what is a juvenile prison or juvenile jail, and expect the guards to have a two-toned approach to the people that they're guarding.
Yeah, perfect example. Yeah, so, dude, he's not, this person, we didn't have a bed for him. And that kid, if you can't treat him different too, because then the other kids are going to be like, why is this kid getting special treatment? Right? Why is this kid getting treatment? Why does he not have to have lights out or whatever? I don't even know. It's an absolute joke what DCS has done. Between the times that we've talked about the amount of infants that have died to the horrible things that they have overreached on to the just insane ideas that they're trying to get by to the fact that kids have to sleep somewhere and that everybody I've talked to who said, I would love to foster care, but DCS makes it so I will never do it. Never do it.
I had a bad reaction when I found out that there was kids sleeping on office floors. I would much prefer that than see them stuck in juvenile jails.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Well, so, imagine you go through one of the most traumatic experience of your life. All right. For whatever happens, you're taken away from mom and dad. Maybe they abused you. Maybe you were molested. Maybe they were should never have had kids. They abandoned you.
Maybe they died.
Yeah. And then you have to go into custody. And instead of being a place where we should be welcoming you with open arms, figuring out what we can do for you, there's no room at the inn, but there is room at the correctional facility. So let's put you there.
And naturally, you'll be getting all the therapy and help you need in jail because they're really good about that.
Yeah, well, they are. Yeah. Go look across the country. If you want to know where the biggest mental health facility in America is the Los Angeles County Jail. Biggest mental health facility in America. Because a vast majority of people that go into these places have mental health issues and they have nowhere else to put them. But they're usually on the streets. They've committed crimes. These kids have not committed crimes. And the fact that you can also cuff a kid who's in a very vulnerable moment is insane. So, somebody says it's not a great option, but what's a better one? All things considered. You know what a better one is? The amount of money they waste? Hotel vouchers.
They were good enough for illegal aliens.
Yeah. Hotel vouchers, when you're overrun and you can have several different people who work for DCS who could stay the nights in these hotels and monitor. That's what's better.
Brent texted in and said, someone needs to call DCS on DCS.
That's a good idea. Who do I call for you? And we're efforting to get a guy on. He's talking with his attorney about and we're going to chat. And that's the one that Ken and I had talked about, where they came into the emergency room, took the baby away, thought the family was abusing, and then when police said there's nothing going on here, DCS said, well, we know better. So we're not going to file charges, but you don't get your kid back. And then onward you go with months and months of fighting them. Just an absolute joke.
And they're government, so you have to prove yourself not guilty.
Yeah, that's exactly it. That is exactly it. So, have you ever had a very troubled foster kid who torments fellow foster kids or threatens to kill others? Yeah. That's a kid who's mentally unstable.
Which is not the vast majority of the children.
Which is not the vast majority of kids. It's not.
I mean, those kids definitely exist in the system, but they should be handled differently. You shouldn't take a kid that's fine, just doesn't have a place to go, and stick him in jail.
Yeah. I mean, they're already on a slippery slope of and when you get into the system, the chances of you getting out of the system or chances of you being eventually awarded to the state is great. So my little brother, so for those of you guys don't know, I have 7 nieces and nephews that are now my brothers and sisters. My mother's adopted them. One of them's named Spencer. Like 3 of them are on the spectrum. Spencer's on a whole nother spectrum. And I used to coach his soccer team. And when I mean a spectrum, he's in a wheelchair. He's never walked. He's never talked. He breathes out of a trach. He eats out of a G-tube. He has probably 100 seizures a day. And so we used to do basketball after soccer season went in. We do basketball. One of the kids that went to his school was massive and terrifying. And eventually he had to go into a home because his dad, who was like 6'4", couldn't control him anymore. Because at the time he was like 16, he had outgrown his father. So yeah, there are kids in there that do that. But it'll be abused. It'll be overdone. Because it's just easier to put them in there than do something else. And my mom was a foster parent. She's like, I'll never do that again. I'll never do that again. My wife would like to be one. And she's like, and she would. And, we've talked about it. But I said, DCS here is a hot mess. And everybody out there who's done it said, yeah, not with them. It's just, it is frustrating. And that system, again, once you get in the system, serious issues. And to think that you're going to put a kid who's going through the worst moments of their life into a facility with kids who have done bad things doesn't usually lead to good situations. And what are you going to do? Are you going to say, okay, we're going to let you out for school? I mean, you're not charging them with a crime.
And they legally have to go to school.
Yeah.
You going to send teachers in?
I mean, you're not charging them with a crime. So think about that. You're not charging them, and you're putting them in a facility. And I know they're desperate to do something, but there's options if you think outside the box. But the people that have probably put us in this mess, and I'm not saying everybody there has, what do you think? Do you think that this is the path that's going to be best for that child?
Margie Quinn is the commissioner of the Tennessee Department of Children's Services. She was appointed by Governor Lee in 2022. So this is on her watch, and she should answer for it.
Yeah. We should find out how much she makes.
Okay, let me look.
All right, we're going to go find out how much she makes. A lot of stuff still to get to. Wendy's, we talked about the burger wars. I have a job that we could all apply for.
Tasting hamburgers.
So you've heard about it.
No, what? I just guessed.
We got Wimpy back here.
So, yes, get ready for this job.
I can only work on Tuesdays.
Yes. This job sounds like a dream. So we're going to talk a bit about that, among other things. Chad Benson Show, Super Talk 99.7. As the burger wars heats up, boys, the burger wars in full effect. Wendy's is hiring. Are you ready for this? They're hiring for somebody who's going to bring the vibes. That's what it says. Chief Tasting Officer.
Absolutely.
You're going to get paid to eat because it's not like your parents know what you do anyways. A job AI can't steal because, duh, no mouth
Can't
they
taste.
say. A Wendy's approved amount of chaos, controlled but still chaos, career advancement in bite leadership and sauce alignment, $100,000 a year.
I'm in.
$100,000 a year.
Bye, guys.
Yeah. So you need a functioning palate and the courage to use it, the ability to describe flavor beyond its fire, but can still say it's fire. Be comfortable in front of the camera. Sorry, Bill. And you're going to have to do a lot of. So not only are you going to do tons of videos for them, they're also going to use you in commercials. So you get paid for that as well.
In addition to the $100K?
Yeah.
Do you have to move for this job, or can you just stay? Can we just stay right where we're at?
We got Wendy's here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think you do it anywhere. So if you would like to apply for this, you can enter on the Chief Tasting Officer website. Okay. So it's called Wendy's ChiefTastingOfficer.com. There you go. It's a dream job, and it can be remote. On top of that, you can go on to Instagram and TikTok and sign yourself up there. So
I'm doing that right now.
absolutely, guys. Absolutely.
Now, can you have Wendy's breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Mm-hmm. And you don't pay for it. They give it to you for free.
This is
Imagine just
Son of a
walking into a
biscuit
Wendy's
eater.
and slapping down your, I'm the Chief Tasting Officer. I'm going to go back and watch my square burgers be made.
Oh, man.
And it better be perfect or someone's going to pay.
Somebody's going to pay big time. $100,000 a year, and it can be remote. And you're going to be in commercials, and you're going to be able to do cool stuff, and they're going to fly you all over to do fun things.
Son of a biscuit eater.
Get ready, kids. I think they're probably looking for somebody a little bit younger than us, but that's the whole thing. We are going to shock the world, but between our fishing, which we're going to be really good at, I can already tell, our candle making,
Yes.
which we're going to be also really, really good at, our taste in music, again, a winner. Yeah, I don't think we can
Our
be stopped.
ability to claim our boat reservations?
Absolutely. This is going to be it. So if you'd like to be a Chief Tasting Officer, you can go to Wendy'sChiefTastingOfficer.com. Sign up today.
Oh, that's a dream job.
It is. It is. It is.
Nobody ever tells you, I'm sorry, I've already given you enough ketchup.
Yeah. And by the way, when your mom and dad look at you and go, you really think you can follow your dreams? You look at her and go, hell yeah, I can. You don't think I could be the Chief Tasting Officer?
Oh, I would excel at that job.
I would too.
Here, Mom, instead of questioning me about this, why don't you stuff these burgers in your face?
Dreams really can come true. No, you don't get any of my Baconator.
Oh, man. You probably don't even have to dress up for this job.
No, God, no. Are you kidding me? Hell no. It's going to be awesome. So now is the time. Chief Tasting Officer. Go Wendy'sChiefTastingOfficer.com. Sign up today. By the way, Belle, you found out how much does she make?
She makes $214,000 a year, which the article said was significantly higher than the same position in other states.
Yeah, so that's our DCS leader right there who wants to put kids in detention facilities.
And let's not forget, she should be fired, but also Teresa Applin should be too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And by the way, Teresa Applin makes how much more? 4 times what she makes. Think about those apples, kids. Ooh, coming up, hour number 2 of this Friday edition of the Chad Benson Show. Bunch of good stuff still on the way. We'll talk a little about the war. Weed. Could weed become legal?
Maritahucci.
Oh, the devil's lettuce. Here in the beautiful state of Tennessee. We'll talk about that, among other things. Chad Benson Show, Super Talk 99.7.